Welcome back to Off the Record with me, Divya Singaravelu. Today we are talking to actor Prashanth on his new movie Shankar. And just before we went to the break, we were just talking about Prashanth's marketing strategy. He actively involves himself in the marketing aspects of his movies. So what did you do for marketing Shankar?
Well, marketing, Shankar itself it's huge in terms of when it comes to folklore.
Okay.
It's about two demigods. They belong to one caste of the society in Tamil Nadu, and they still worship today. They still have temples, and people look upon them as gods. So, looking at that aspect, we already done half the marketing. People know about the subject. People know who they are. But again, how do you present it to them? What do we do about it? So we went about. Starting with a huge, in fact, when you're doing the entire project, no one knew that we were shooting this, where we were shooting, what was going, what was happening.
You seem to have shot all over India for this.
That's right. Yeah. Right. We shot in Kerala, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Sikkim, everywhere. But we never let anyone know what's happening. Because it was, you can really say it was a well kept secret because of star cast and all that. We didn't want any news to come out and make this like, since we didn't know when the movie is going to get completed, we didn't want the news to be old or the movie, anything about the movie to be old. So that was the first PR we did. We never let anything out. In fact, we never let the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
The second thing what we did was once we decided, okay, this is the release date. We started with a huge publicity blitz of we attacked the papers, and in fact we did something huge in terms of like usually you see only small 15 by 11 ads.
Oh, these were huge ads.
The first time any paper you open, we started a new trend now, full page ads. All right, so that. It got a lot of attraction. It really, people started looking upon this, okay, what's happening? Second thing is like, we had a signature pose, a signature design of the movie, where both the guys, in the still, one is holding a javelin spear or one is holding a bow. So this was kind of, I wanted everyone to have a recall value. So wherever we looked at this, or what are the color palette, we maintained a tone. So when you look at this tone, you immediately, register it to the movie.
Okay.
And the third thing is we started off with, it was phased out manners. First we started with the press, the print ads. The print ad came out, then we started off with the radios. Then we came out with the bus packs and everything, the normal procedures. But internally I did something on the website where we have this huge contest going on. So anybody who goes to ponashankarmovie.com can register themselves. And then we did something quite innovative is where we started releasing the audio, by one. Before even the audio started releasing, so it gets a big, it starts a hype on the radios.
One track at a time.
One track at a time.
Okay.
And apart from that, we started, we did a different kind of trailer. Usually trailers are around, 15 seconds to 30 seconds or 45 seconds. We came out with a 2 minutes trailer, even on prime time. See, usually when you take 2 minutes of ad space, the cost is huge.
Yeah.
But we came out with that kind of strategy where anybody looked at it, they were bowled over, and the trailers were really nice. So that is what actually started the entire hype. And the 2 minutes trailer really worked out well for us.
Is it because of your dad's movie that you got so engaged with the marketing, or do you do this for every film of yours?
No, I do this for every film of mine. I was the first guy where, see, most of the things was a Norman culture today. I can probably say that I was the guy who started it, all right? For example, Dine with the Stars or Winner CD. In fact, including watch the movie with a star, and then all this content of today, which is a Norman culture, it was started in my films.
Okay.
And I was the first guy to do, launching an audio cassette live on a radio was done by me, which was another PR exercise, which was done at, we did this at for the movie called London, at Spencer's Plaza.
Okay.
And Radio Mirchi was a channel which carried 5 hours of ad time.
Okay.
So that was huge. Each movie of mine, the promotions are different. The promotions are new. Do something different which attracts the audience. End of the day, movie is for the audience. So how do I get them, part of the project? How do I get them into it? How do I make the product, mingle with the audience and make sure it has a lot of recall value? So keep working on something new or the other.
So how do you keep yourself fit? I mean, for this particular role, what was your regimen like to get into the character that you were portraying?
The project was huge, so shouldering it. So that itself was that gave.
That itself developed your biceps and all that. But I must tell you, from the time you started acting, which was like almost 2 decades back, And you started off when you were quite young. When you were 17, you did your first movie, Vaigasi.
I always tell Dad that's child labor.
Child
I
labor,
have to get back to him on that.
And I must tell you, even after 20 years, 2 decades, there's nothing much that's changed about you. So what's your secret? How do you maintain your diet, your physique, everything?
I wouldn't say great about diet because I eat anything, everything.
Okay.
I'm a big foodie. So that's my huge complaint that I'm not taking care of that. But apart from that, I think good thoughts, clean mind, be happy.
And what do you have to say about those actors that try to get under the knife for a little nip and tuck every now and then?
If it definitely helps them, why not? It's today that's a procedure which everyone they like to follow. But I would not suggest that because at the end of the day, if the procedure works out for them, it's good. But if it doesn't, the side effects are, I think no one wants to be a part of it. I don't want anyone to go through the side effects because sometimes surgeries do go wrong. And when they do go wrong, it affects the entire career. So I would suggest them not to go under the knife.
Okay. So you are watching Off the Record with me, Divya. Our guest is Prashanth. Stay tuned as we talk to him about his directorial ventures.